Hello, welcome back to the FIFA debate, episode 2. Today we're going to be covering the road to final Team 2. Joined with Ben, Nixon, Myers and Kai.
Hello.
What's happening?
Hello.
Hope everyone's good. So yeah, we'll be covering the players today of Draxler, Akanji, Promes, Gabriel Jesus and Hazard to start off with. Let's get Myers' opinion on Draxler. Let's start off with Myers.
Well, you know what? I've got to admit, I think for the price that you could pay for Draxler, I rate him a lot. He gets links to a load of good players. You can go different leagues with him with German. And I think if PSG, who are quite a strong contender to go through, if he goes up, I think he's going to have a very good card and he's going to be very missed out by a lot of people. I might invest in him myself.
I agree. I think, that's a valid point, to be honest. PSG, we know, Champions League finalists last year. So, nothing
go far.
wrong about that. Ben, what do you think?
It's all round decent card, to be honest with you, Bill. Personally, he won't fit into my team. Not much pace. He's got 4-star skills, good 5-star weak foot. Ain't too bad, mate.
No, that's fair, Ben. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, looking at the card, as Maya said, a lot of potential, but it's just, I think people will be one that people miss. I mean, price wise, Kai, do we know how much he's worth?
Xbox 55k, PlayStation 4 53k, PC 63. But no one plays that.
It's all them PC players out there.
You're all nonsense.
Oh, sick. Right, so going on to Drax, he's probably one of the cheaper cards out there, really.
6'2" as well.
Real and that. 6'2",
Yeah,
John.
with 12
Good for the
pace,
middle.
mate. That's why.
Yeah, he'll be winning all them headers.
But obviously PSG,
They're not going through.
Champions League finalists last year.
Have they got?
They're looking to go through.
I don't know.
Man
I
United
think
stayed
PSG
out,
are
and
going to go
They got
through.
Leipzig and Man United. They lost got battered by Man United.
Well, this is it, yeah.
They're not going through.
This is why people won't make the card.
awful,
Perhaps
mate.
they're not rating it as much because of that.
This is, and it could
mean,
be
now-
one of the worst players. PSG's one of the worst players you could choose. Doesn't even start.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, last year they give it to Idrissa Gueye, I believe. And
At least he starts.
yeah, but it's not really about that, is it? It doesn't really matter who starts. It's
You want
the
a good
players
card,
that have got the
Myers.
potential in 3 rounds' time.
Yeah, he ain't got a potential.
You think if they get to the
third round.
semi-finals or whatever,
If they get through,
win all
they're getting
rounds.
knocked out in the in the 16.
I've Rio Ferdinand over here, professional opinions.
It's car on the foot market.
Has he got the potential?
Has he got the
Has he got
Mate, you're
potential?
all
I think he's got
Myers,
potential.
mate, when are you going to invest in this card?
Mate,
Never.
I'm not investing in it
Liar.
right now.
Liar.
Well, 50k, it's not the end of the day, it's not a massive loss, so maybe it is a good investment. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, the second card, Akanji, I think it's solid. Russia Dortmund looking strong this year.
Cracked, that
Solid
card.
card.
That is
Probably one of the best
like
ones.
yeah, I'd say it's up
Have
there.
we got a price on this from Kyra on the foot market?
That's clear.
Oh, you're funny, mate. 182k on Xbox, 190 on PlayStation, 196 for the nonces.
Digging out the PC players, and all right.
Jesus.
What are they doing?
Shout out
in
to all
their
the
group?
PC players.
If you're PC, you should be watching the stream.
In the group, top of the group at the moment, 6 points. Lazio on 5, Club Brugge on 4. But to be honest, I think they'll get through that group probably first, and I think I could see them getting in
Dortmund,
quarterfinal
big threat,
semis
big
this year.
threat
No doubt.
amongst the teams in Europe this year. They've got a lot of quality. Haaland up top. I think this Akanji could go very far and could be one of the most meta defenders we've seen in a while.
Well, yeah,
Sorry,
looking at
Jamie
it,
Carragher.
Kyra on the foot market needs to calm down here.
Come back.
Might start wanking off
Looking at it,
over
I mean-
Quincy Promes.
we'll get on to him next. But speaking of Kanji, we're gonna be getting, if they go through, a two rating upgrade already.
He's
Right,
good.
so won't we,
He's,
so-
I actually haven't looked at him properly, but looking at him now, he's actually sick. Like, this is a sick card.
Good card.
81
Yeah.
pace for a
6'2".
centre back. That is good, ain't it?
Yeah, it's
when you
good.
think about it.
Yeah.
Jax has got fucking
Fair
79 pace.
Medium
Exactly.
Runs like
work
a
rate.
dying truck.
All
He's
round
worth
solid
50k.
card.
I mean, but then Akanji, we look at Akanji. Is there similar players that you could probably think that are closer to him, like with Joe Gomez in form, and you think the price difference between them two?
He's the same as Joe Gomez's normal card, Bill.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. But then he's got the potential to easily beat Joe Gomez's in form.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
back
because
that.
they're
100%.
strong contenders to win the whole thing. I'd think anyway. Don't know how Jamie
Yeah.
Carragher feels. But
Don't know, mate. If that. Cheers for your professional opinion, Rio. But Jamie Carragher's not giving his opinion at the moment.
oh, Jamie,
Violated.
mate.
If
Cheers,
it's violated.
I think that's a fair point from Jamie and Rio. I think we should move on to
Rio's favourite.
Kai, Rio's favourite,
Rio's
promise.
favourite.
Yeah, mate. He's sick, mate. Asked
mean-
for him the other day, and we've got him. He's quality.
Yeah. We did speak about Ajax previously in the last episode. If you haven't seen the last episode, make sure you go check that one out because it was a nice little episode, to be honest. Get started, but Ajax 1 draw, 1 loss, 1 win.
Where are they in
Sitting
the
on
group?
4 points.
Well,
They're second. They've got Liverpool
Liverpool
top,
above, yeah.
but then obviously Liverpool recently.
Liverpool have got
I
all
still
of
think
their
they'll
whole
get
centre
through.
backs. Their whole back line is out. Even Robertson's out, Mane's out, and the kids to replace them. 2 of them are
Well,
injured as well.
How long's Mane out for?
Mane's not out. Salah's
is.
the one with
He is.
COVID.
Mane's got injured as well.
Where have you seen this?
I see it on, like, what's it called? Sky Sports or something. I see him he's got an injury, like a knock. He can still play. He probably will play, but he's got a little, like...
So he's not out.
I've got. He could be out. That's what I'm saying. His potential to be out. It was like Joe
Well,
Gomez.
yeah.
It was like no one knew if he was out, and then he all of a sudden got surgery, didn't he? Next
Well,
night.
looking at the table right now, we've got Liverpool haven't even conceded a goal yet in the Champions League, so obviously losing that strong defence. Maybe the table's turned, but I think Liverpool will still see it through. They're already on 9 points, won every game, so that 3 games left. I think,
They'll be
I think
fine.
they'll still get through.
Liverpool.
Yeah, I think even Liverpool's
Much
B
better than
team
the
would beat
rest.
Atlanta, and
Yeah.
so. But I think Ajax should secure that second spot. Hopefully, just got to make sure they perform well. And I mean, the potential of Promes, well, it's an unbelievable.
Have we got
card.
a price on Promes?
Yeah,
That's
250k, Jamie.
A lot of money, Rio. A lot of money.
Yeah, shocking.
5-star, 4-star.
245k on PlayStation. No, that's a surprise. Xbox is actually more expensive.
Higher.
What about
Yeah.
PC?
260. It's because there's only 12 players on that whole thing. That's why.
Yeah, as Ben said, 5-star, 4-star. Ben, what do you think of that?
Personally, for me, bomb it down the wing with him. Straight through.
I can't
Yeah,
lie.
get him
Do
behind.
wonders.
I don't know if he's worth 250k yet. I don't know. everyone
It's a
else.
when he
very
goes
hype
up.
card.
I think 250k now is a bit over.
The thing is with
over.
Promes, he's already meta, and people use
Yeah,
him.
yeah, he's
People know
unreal.
he's good. So I don't know. It's a very market run sort of.
But
No, sorry.
do you think, Myers, that when his inform comes out, because his inform will be an 84 as well, because he's 82
Yeah.
base card, is that going to be 250k?
No,
Or is that going to be
that'll
more
be
like
like-
90, 150?
Well, no,
More
'cause
like
it-
75.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel
But
like
this
if it was
is
a bit
this has got
cheaper.
the potential to go
How
up more,
far
isn't it?
are
Though,
Ajax
Kai?
going to go?
That's the question as well, because the Bill said
I think
they've got
they'll
like
do
a
alright.
draw, a
Too
loss,
far.
and a win.
I don't think too.
Yeah,
I feel like if Promise was like 50k cheap, maybe 200, I think I'd probably say is an investment.
Well, anyone who uses skills is going to love him. Anyone who uses Dutch players is going to love him. You can
Mate,
link into
I
Depay.
I don't
all
even
the
use skills that
icons.
much, and
No,
he's
there's
just
a lot of-
he's enjoyable to play with. He's just so nimble and he's just an all round like.
well, yeah.
nice player.
I mean, a 4-star week foot as well helps. Like, it just gives
Massively.
gives that option in
Oh,
front of
definitely.
goal,
Yeah,
don't it? So
gives that. Yeah, I mean, 87 agility. That's going to be really nice to use with on the ball.
And he's got
Dribbling's
decent aggression
85.
as
So
well.
it's aggression, yeah, 75.
So even though he's got like 70 strength nearly as well, which is still
Yeah.
good. But that's quality
Yeah,
for
it's-
such a
it's-
little
it's good.
player.
that
as
that'll
well.
do enough. It'll do enough,
Yeah.
won't it? It'll
Yeah.
do the job.
So, I mean, next player, also a lot of hype around this player. Gabriel Jesus, Man City yet to win the Champions League. Do we think they're going to go far?
Overpriced.
Yeah,
How much you
shockingly
going for?
overpriced. 759k on Xbox and
A
780
lot
on
of
Ridiculous.
money
Live.
that is.
You're
A
shocking
lot of
us.
money.
For 85 rated. Mbappe with the new market crash is 300k more.
I mean, Guardiola, massive fraud. Massive fraud.
Oh
That's
my,
all I'm
just give
saying.
up.
I mean,
He's a class
looking
manager.
at the table, Man City only conceded one goal. They've won all three of their games. To be honest, looking at their table,
They're going through.
they're going through no matter what. I think Olympiacos, Marseille, Porto will probably get for that
Marseille
second
have been
spot.
shocking as well. Yeah,
But yeah,
Porto's got Marseille away because I looked at them the other day because of that Felipe Anderson card. I think they've got Marseille away and then they've got Olympiacos away. I think I was telling you,
yeah,
Mars, when I
Mm.
was saying about it. I think
yeah. No, it's
I think even at Jesus is. I think if he gets all the way to like what's his? How much does he go up by if he goes all the way to
just
the
one,
final?
I think, isn't it? Oh, for the final,
Oh, it would be
5
like,
upgrade,
yeah, like
What's that,
92
90
or
rated?
6
something.
upgrades.
What's he gonna be like? 90 rated.
Look, Man City have always got the potential to go to the final due to oil
Yeah,
money, basically.
they want to. This is something
They've got a
they've
lot
been
of
aiming
injuries
for
though. They've got
years.
Sterling as well. Sterling's out. Aguero's out.
Aguero's out. But with De Bruyne in your team, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean,
True.
he's that heart of that team. He's just amazing.
I just think
playmaking.
even a 90 rated Jesus is 800k. I'd think he's about 800, 900k.
What we got in the
Yeah,
old work rates? High. See, do you want that in your striker? Only 3-star
I'm telling
weak
you,
foot,
Son.
5'9".
Son is sick to play with, but I hate the fact that he doesn't run. He doesn't make a run because he's got high, so he'd rather cover than make a run.
He has got good in games though. He's got 85 stamina, 93 agility.
Yeah,
90
he's got
tackling
close
position.
strength as well. He's got good
He'll score your
Good
goals.
agility, yeah,
He'll score your goals.
Ball control is always good to
decent
have.
heading as well for a
especially
little
this
player.
year.
81.
Yeah,
Sure.
not 75 aggression.
His
That's good to have up
passing's a
top.
bit shocking. Long pass 69 and 80 short pass. Oi,
Oh, it's tidy, very tidy.
it's very shocking.
Well, yeah, I'm on about the overall card.
Rio's a bit salty over his Manchester
83 Bill,
rivals, I think.
composure. What'd you say, Jamie? I can hear.
Over my deep Scouse accent.
Yeah, I can hear it, mate. Bill can
So,
be
yeah.
Gary Neville.
Pep Guardiola, Neil
Yeah,
Warnock
okay.
with money.
Neil Warnock with money.
Lionel?
That's a bold statement, Mike. Do you wanna continue with that? Might as well.
On what, mate?
Well, Guardiola. What do you?
Don't get me started on Guardiola.
Oh, here we
No,
go.
do we not
Absolute
wanna?
fraud. If he was this good, he'd be able to take one of the best teams in Europe to a final, but no, loses to Farmers League Leon. Don't see all the hype about him. When you got Messi, right, put Neil Warnock there, bang. You're in a
They
final.
don't have
straight
Messi,
away.
and
Sorry, but look what he done with Barcelona.
yeah, but that Barcelona team he had Xavi, had fucking
That's what I'm saying.
Iniesta,
So you put Neil
Puyol,
Warnock
and
as the
all them.
manager of that team, he'll win it.
Neil Warnock's a masterclass.
Shut
Neil
up,
Warnock
Miles.
masterclass. He'll get into their heads, mate.
He's doing nothing. No.
I don't do if buts and maybes, Kai.
Oh, here we
I do
go.
have-
I do absolutes.
All right. I suppose we should move on
Mm.
to the final card that's been released in Team 2. Eden Hazard.
What a card.
Was someone-
This is sick.
Yeah.
Very good card.
Probably
I
the
mean,
best
looking
one
at
out
his-
of every single one of the players, I think, out of the Champions League ones. He's
What's the
best
price
one.
looking like?
717 on Xbox, 728 on PlayStation, and $1 million for PC.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wait, how
Is
much
it
did you
worth
say
it?
Jesus was, Kai?
He was. Let me just check him again now.
It was about 700ish, wasn't he? So they're similar
He
prices.
was
Yeah.
750. So
He's more.
he's
Similar
more
price.
expensive. Hazard
But obviously Hazard,
has already
I
got
mean,
a quality card to start with.
yeah, he's a normal card. A lot of people have been using it this year.
Yeah.
A lot of people have used him as their left
This
winger.
Hazard doesn't
I
need
think-
a lot of upgrades.
He
at
needs
all.
two.
No.
I think two.
Which he needs to. And Real Madrid
Yeah.
will probably get that, to be fair.
I think Real Madrid literally top of their group anyway?
Real Madrid currently not pretty, I'd say, to be honest. They're third in their group, but it's very tight.
Shocking. Who's in the
Gladbach
group?
are top, 5 points. Shakhtar second, 4 points. Real Madrid third,
I
4
still
points,
feel
and
like
Inter
Real
Milan
Madrid and
sitting on 2.
Gladbach go through in that group.
I do see Real Madrid going through, but obviously there's that always. But what happens if they don't? But like we said, that card's going to be.
That's probably why this card will keep dropping and dropping until they win, and then it'll fly back up.
Yeah, there's. Yeah, I could see that. Could definitely see that happening. We're going to see a massive price drop and increase soon, because obviously we've seen it year after year. When teams get closer to going through and not going through, people panic sell, think, oh, he's not going up, let's sell him. And you'll see that a lot when we get to the group stage, like the knockout past the group
When he
stage.
first come out, it's saying the hourly graph today, sorry, today and yesterday even was, it's saying he was 808, and he's gone down that much.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He went all the way down to 720, and then back to 730.
Yeah. I mean, Ben, Nix, what do you think of the card? Do you like the look of it? What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say it's a solid card. I mean, the aggression's not very high, and Kai, you said that's quite a big thing, like this FIFA, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like attacking wise, you can't really fault it, can you? It's quality.
Yeah. 93 agility. 94 balance. All good on the dribbling.
I think it's solid card.
Ben, what about his dribble?
I mean,
Oh, mate. Outstanding. 93.
Good dribble.
makes you dribble.
How much does he dribble? Bloody hell.
Now, I suppose moving on, got a big topic of the SBC. Obviously,
Oh, I'm not happy.
Alexandro
I'm
start
not
off
happy.
with.
Can we
I'm
start
not
with Kai
happy.
on this one? I want to hear it.
I was not happy. Mounty wasn't happy with. Isco wasn't happy with. Yeah, you need to fix it up because Kai is not happy yet again. Kai, go on. Tell us.
Who do you want me to start with, Bill, mate?
Sandro. We'll start with Sandro.
He's 200k nearly for a left back. I can't. He's shit. He's so bad. This is such a bad left back. 83 pace for the pace that's in the game already, and how many people getting like such good teams so quickly. He's got 83 pace. He's only got 82 defending as well. So it's like he's probably going to bounce back to you if you try and tackle him.
I think he's got a lot of potential to go through, obviously with Juventus and that. But how many alternative left backs are there in the game that you can get?
Hundreds, and how many of them are cheaper as well? All
There
of
you
them.
go.
Well,
I
I'm not
think it's a
being
bad
funny.
move
Like,
on EA's behalf.
Yeah, shocking.
yeah, I mean, it's not looking good, is it? I mean, you think
120.
Baby Carlos isn't that much off that?
Do you want me to have a look how much Baby Carlos is?
Yeah, might as well get a couple card comparisons up. I mean, even looking at another UCL, I mean, a proper left back, Alphonso
Carlos is
Davis,
400
Bayern
pounds.
Munich. That's what I mean. Carlos 408, and I used him last year, and he was amazing. To be honest,
Davis is 480 as well.
Well, he's road to final.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. 280k more, and you've got a player that's near enough 99 pace.
Shocking, mate. Shocking.
To be honest, when I first saw the card, I was like,
Shocking.
this could be good. But when I actually properly looked at it, it kind of just lost me. For
Well,
the amount of money
Alexandro
that-
has always been good in FIFA. He's always been trustworthy left back.
Yeah.
This year, I
Brazilian,
think
get
that's
good
changed,
licks.
mate.
Yeah, this year you don't want that. You don't want an overall
No.
good fullback. You want pace.
You need
and
pace, mate.
Yeah.
And physical,
Pace.
I'd say.
Well, when you-
physical.
When you've got Traore, Mora, Usman all running at you,
Yeah.
you're gonna need that person to be able to at least
Not
turn the
so-
burners on and keep up with them.
Not so much Adama, because Adama, like, his touches and everything like that are really like bad. So as long as you don't let him pass you, you can obviously keep up. You can still keep up with
Yeah.
him. Do you know what I mean?
But that's the
Leading
trouble,
the way.
Kyle. Look at Sandro's defending. It's not like that's an outstanding stat for him where he's comfortable making sure he can keep in front of him, get the ball before he does get past him.
Yeah, and I don't think until there's shapeshifters, like, you know, last year there was like a Kolarov and things like that. That was like a CDM.
Yeah.
It's like until there's that, until you can do custom tactics, I'd probably use Alexandra as a CDM. He looks quite good, all rounded.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
use him there, but not
You
as
know
a
what I
left
mean?
back.
But
Like,
and at the minute, there's no CDMs that can play. You know what I mean? Like can go left back or something like that. If you want to swap them, there's
Yeah,
nothing
pretty
there.
wasted at left back.
Yeah.
Kind of a wasted card.
It's
I think
200k of
that's
nothing.
well, can I just say,
Yeah.
I use Inform Saint Maximam on the wing, and he's got 95 pace, 90 dribbling, sorry. And I don't use skills, but if anyone uses a card like that and does skills, it's going to absolutely send this card every
Oh, it's just
single day
gonna-
of the week.
Yeah,
If you use him in
it's just gonna
football,
make him look like a fool.
I would target him 100%.
And one of the biggest skills, mate, rainbow flick. You can't even
Yeah.
stop it because it goes up. Goes up and
Even
over,
the
mate.
LB right stick to the side when he shuffles the ball over. I mean, I've used that a couple of times this year, and it just some defenders, they're left there like shocked. Like I've just seen a shark.
It
Like,
makes space so much. And
It's,
especially if you're in the box as well. But when you control your centre backs, it's just like if you hold R1, literally you send the goalkeeper, not a goalkeeper, the other person flying because he can't keep up with the R1 dribbling. Like
Yeah.
manually, you can't keep up with it.
I've
Well,
lamped him. He's on
to be honest-
You did that away.
looking at SBCs, there's always that factor it's untradeable. Once you've done it, it's not like you can
If
go
you
put
don't
him on the
like
market.
it,
You can't.
yeah.
This is it. You don't like him. He's got to sit there unless
But
you put him
then-
back in an SBC. But you wouldn't really want to spend 200k just to put him in an SBC
Yeah,
again.
because isn't he like an 85 and 84 as well? Which is like I'm pretty sure Son's got an 84 and an 85. Do you know what I mean? That's
I think
two
it's
of them
85,
done.
86.
Okay, well that's one of him done and 2 ratings off of another one.
That's what I mean. And you look at him to Son, like, well, it's,
I think it's a waste of
No.
fodder if you're going to try and
Very-
do this,
it's
Sandro.
very
Complete
true.
waste.
Yeah. Unless you're buying packs and you're constantly like refilling up your club stock in it, it's pointless.
Yeah.
Well, now
I mean,
on the other hand, I
going on-
don't think this Felipe Anderson would be that bad if you want to put fodder into it.
Yeah, but I mean, just going back to
The
Sandra,
50k.
me and Ben were speaking about it earlier. Obviously, Ben, you know yourself, you've gone for the Brazilian meta
Yeah.
a bit, and you was speaking about doing Alexandro, and obviously we was looking at him, and this is what we kind of come up with, that maybe he's not the best player to do and get. I mean, who's your current left back now?
I've got the normal Sandra at the minute.
Normal Sandro, and I mean,
Yeah, just
would
so
you
it
want to
fits into
spend
my team.
200k for a couple upgrades? on
Nah.
it?
It's one
That's what I
upgrade,
mean.
isn't it? Only an
One
85
upgrade, yeah.
already.
Nah,
Yeah, Ben, how
definitely not.
should you pay for Sandra?
Oh, not a lot.
12k or something?
Yeah, something like that. It's stupid.
Exactly.
Cheap.
How can you go from one upgrade to 12k to 200?
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not even.
Yeah,
Definitely
I
not.
mean, that Juventus would have to get to the final, I think, to see that card.
If it's 100k, all right.
Yeah. But obviously, going on to Felipe Anderson, Porto, what's their chances of getting through? It's quite a tight
They've got
group.
a chance. They've got a chance.
Quite likely, I think.
I was looking at it the other day, and I think they can go through. And I think this could be a good card. And it's Porto still there. Are they?
Yeah.
If they go through this round, are they going to survive next round as well?
I
Yeah.
think so. Thing is, with
Exactly.
Felipe Anderson, Brazilian left winger, cheaper alternative to someone like Neymar. With him
Exactly.
being Brazilian, you can give him good links. And if
But
you
then
got fodder, I would recommend doing him.
But then again, Felipe Anderson, compare him to. Ben's got Douglas Costa.
But it ain't that
Cheaper.
much difference. There ain't that much difference in the
And
card.
Douglas Costa, you can sell him and that. Do you know what I mean? You can get rid of him.
Like we say, it's
But-
SBC, you're
And
stuck
Douglas
with him.
Costa's about 5k.
Exactly. When you do an
Yeah.
SBC, you want to know that you're invested in him. I'm saving up on my players because I know I want this Mbappe or the what's it called, or Ben Yedder when if one of them comes out. I've saved up because I know I want to put all my players into that one player. I don't want to just chuck away players to just do it just because I want to have a card to sit on my bench.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, to be honest, Kai. Like you say, I mean, some people might have untradables every week and have loads of cards to offload, but looking at it, I think it's quite a usable card.
You're looking
But
at like 250k, 230k to do him and Sandro, which you could have a
Both.
little Brazilian thing going. They bring out a lot of Brazilian players, don't they?
Yeah, they have. They have.
Porto
Nice,
might be an underdog this year. They might do an Ajax of a few years ago. Go a few
Yeah, I
further
mean,
They're
rounds.
not good
Bloody
enough.
fans
They're
might
not
have a
good
brilliant
enough.
cup.
Ajax had
Well,
loads of players good. Like there was so many good players, so
Spurs
many
weren't good
young
enough
players.
when they got to a Champions League final, but they managed it.
But we had a better team than Porto, a whole better team than Porto.
Miracles can happen, Kai.
yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. You know, there's going to be one team in there this year. I think. I do think there'll be one team, but obviously it's just a case of seeing how the fixtures plan out. I mean, we've seen the Premier League this year. It's like the year Leicester won. It was
I
just
think the
all up in
one
the air.
team could be us or Man United because no one expects Man United to do that good. Do you know what I mean? Or Leipzig, even Gladbach, they've got more of a chance than Porto.
Yeah, glad.
Exactly, and Gladbach, when you think about it, Miles, half the people probably didn't even know they were in the Champions League. You don't
And they're top of their group at the moment. So
exactly, but when you go German, you go, oh yeah, Bayern Munich,
Bayern Munich,
or Dortmund.
And then Leipzig. To be honest,
Yeah,
taking 5 years ago,
exactly.
who
Yeah.
even thought of Leipzig?
Exactly.
I think that's a fair point. I mean, going on to the next player, the final player,
Correa.
Correa. Yeah, it's a objective card.
I think it's just a boring
it's
card.
Fairly easy to do, but
Yeah, it's easy to do,
It's
and
not.
it's something to do, especially for the grinders and things like that. The people that just like grinding the game. I just
Yeah.
think it's a boring card. It's not one where it's like, oh yeah, that's
I
gonna
rate
be
it
an
personally.
enjoyable
I
card.
think Lazio, decent side. I think they could
Are
go
they going
for.
through?
well,
I
currently
don't know.
they're looking
Yeah, I
at.
think if you're more of a
they're-
casual and you're looking for someone to like bolster your team a bit, I don't think he's a bad player. I think he's going to go up.
They're
like,
unbeaten at the
Argentinian.
moment.
And who's in their
They're
Yeah.
league?
unbeaten, Lazio. Second, Dortmund, Club Brugge, and Zenit. But I think
Okay, so
Lazio.
they're gonna go through. Yeah, they're gonna go through.
I think they will go through. Yeah, I
I
mean,
think they will. I think they'll do
Club
fine.
Brugge ain't good enough, and neither is Zenit.
no. But it is a tight group at the moment. I wouldn't say there's even Dortmund are performing well, but they're only 6 goals scored, 3 goals conceded. So Lazio are 5 goals scored, 3 goals conceded.
I think
Club Brugge are
it's
3 goals scored, 5 goals conceded. So it is tight between them all.
it's good
I
that
think
FIFA's given
quality
us
will-
cards and giving us free cards and giving us extra things to do and that. But they give us an enjoyable one, the one that it might not be sick, but it could like one that's like quite fun to play with. I want fun players. Do you know what I mean? You don't want just boring. Like Correa's just
Yeah.
boring. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I've seen a few people say though, like his finishing don't look that good, but in game it's meant to be quite decent to be honest.
He's got 81
especially when you put a
finishing,
Hunter on
which
him.
is awful for a striker, and 83 shot
Yeah.
power was bad as well. Can't and as far as acceleration, I think is more important than sprint speed in this game. I feel it is.
It's that
and,
burst of.
and he's only got
that burst of-
84. Oh.
Yeah, but then obviously dribbling. Yeah,
He's
again
got,
dribbling.
he's got
ball
69
control.
balance,
Yeah,
which is awful.
that is a.
which
that's
means you can
concern.
flip him over and he's just gonna like easily push him off the ball. Composure 76. So in front of goal, he's gonna be a knob as well.
But obviously rating him. What do we think? Do we think Myers done Kunde?
Kunde
Carrera,
was a better card, I think.
Kunde, yeah,
Love
I'd say
Koundé.
it was the better card as well.
Brilliant.
It's like a cheap Varane.
That's what I mean. He's a fun,
Really
enjoyable
has.
card.
I mean,
When I saw him, I was like, "Oh, couldn't they have got someone like better, like much better?" But now they've gone down. I think they've got worse.
yeah, to be honest, I think overall it's been quite poor with the SBCs for me. I thought
Yeah.
I would have expected more.
Been awful.
To be honest,
Absolutely awful.
It has been
SBCs.
poor. You think they would have at least released something that last year? I mean, you think what they released? There was a Joe Gomez last year, and there was a you did the was it Upamecano, Konate, Myers?
Konate, mate. Used him all year.
That's what I mean. It's all these SPC cards that are coming out. I don't feel like they're
Yeah,
cards that everyone's racing to get out.
and even today,
Go get.
a prime gold players pack. That's they've bang out at 6 o'clock. They've
Well,
given us
Nixon-
one poor one.
You know about Prime Gold Players packs.
Oh, don't get me started. Do not spend your money on packs. I spent about 70 quid, 80 quid, and got no one. Got your room.
Gambles.
That's it.
Got a nice one.
Lesson learned. Lesson learned. I mean, don't get me started on packs. I've given up with them.
Mate, you ain't bought any.
Well, no, that's why I can't. Last year, I'm not wasting money.
It pushed you off,
Game-
didn't
if
it? Spending 80 quid
The
on
game
the
don't want you
and-
to get packs. If they don't want you to pack something, there's no point buying just to get nothing else.
How do you know though? That's the thing. Nick's took the
I've
risk,
been there, done
and
that.
he got flopped.
I mean, look at you, Kai. Look at your pack like this year. It's been
Pack Varane again.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Varane. Right, yeah.
That's what I mean. Did you buy that pack?
No,
I was rolling in it.
That's what I mean.
but
I
did
feel
I
like-
also grind for that pack, Bill?
That's it. That's what I've realised.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'd
agree.
rather keep the enjoyment of the game and not buy loads of players
It
and
seems
buy
like
my
you get
way
like
to the grind.
yeah.
I prefer to sit there and build my team up from the ground, not just spend
I feel
about
like-
12,000 people points and just.
I feel like when there's
It
good
just-
packs that are worth it out, go. If you're going to spend money, spend it then. Do you know what I mean? Spend it on promos. You don't
Yeah,
want to open
yeah.
7.5k.
I totally agree
Well, that's what I've done.
with getting
Kai.
packs.
I've done that, and
I totally agree. Getting packs at the start of the year, team of the year, and probably team of the season. But personally, I just it's not. There's nothing wrong backing on 15 quid every here and there. But I just think you're better off just doing your squad battles for that week, doing your rivals, doing your champs, and you're soon going to rake that money back in. You would have got. Because the whole thing of packs is it's a gamble. You're not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed anything.
Yeah, gamble.
I mean, you're probably guaranteed a 78 rare card.
I mean, you look at
Tell
the
you that, but-
percentages, and it's like 4% or like 0. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just the percentages are
That's what I mean,
ridiculous
yeah.
of actually getting someone good. So
They banned
Risky
FIFA
take.
points in the Netherlands, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Make 'em
did, yeah.
Bloody right to do that. Make people like Bateson start grinding the game instead of having
Yeah.
Neymar and Mbappe
Instead of
after 3
spending a
hours.
house on the game.
Literally.
We
Kills
do
it.
respect Bateson though. Shout out to Bateson if he ever watches this.
That is a story for another day, though, boys. I think the old
Yeah.
FIFA concept itself.
Yeah, we will bring you an episode on that. But to be honest, I think we're going to wrap this episode up. I just want to give everyone's overall. We had everyone's rating last episode was about a 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. But overall, do you think Team 2 has improved
I do.
this
I feel
event?
Gaz.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, I'd say it's improved.
I couldn't agree more, to be honest. I think,
So it's
even
jumped
though I
up to a
don't think
6.
it's a.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah,
Me
I
too,
wouldn't say it's
7.
7, 8. I'd say it's about a 6. I'd give it a 6,
Yeah,
six
Give
and a
it
half.
6.
I'll get 7.
But obviously, I think the SBC side of it and themed objectives has let it down for me this
Agreed.
year.
Yeah.
And I believe
I don't feel like.
that we are doing an episode on the road to final for the Europa League.
Yeah, we will be doing that. So stay tuned. We'll try and get this out in the next few days. And thanks for joining us today. And make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on this event as well, because that's what we're all about, hearing everyone else's opinion. Because obviously you're listening to us rattle on, so might as well hear yours. So,
Agreed.
hope you enjoyed it, and take care.